Okay, everybody, so welcome back to another episode of Reverse 1999. It's your host with the most, Starborn, feeling here. We are picking up with the next episode. So just a quick recap. Last episode, we were captured again, but thankfully we managed to escape with the help of some of the crew members of the Free Breeze and Barcarola. Regulus and Ulrich have actually started the process of initiating the storm project and seeing if they can recreate the storm and hopefully control it to some degree. Now, mind you, this is not a perfect thing because, unfortunately, we are on a ship full of Manus Vindictus followers now, so we need to wait and see what happens here. Pain a missing home. I think this is our boss fight because we are usually most episodes are somewhere between, I want to say, 20 to 25 episodes, so I'm not sure where this puts us, but we're gonna see what happens next. All right. Let's see. The The comparison swing in the wind, water wheels turning on the riverbank. These are the familiar scenes that people long for. Okay, so yeah, seriously. Okay, so not our boss, but we are also still seeing how the masks do affect people, and it does just aggravate people, um, for better or for worse. Okay, let me see here. Okay. I think I know what I can do. But anyway, something I wanted to mention at this point in the story, what I would recommend if you haven't already is you want to have had about 3 or 4 teams set up. The reason I say this is because you're going to encounter a bunch of different incidents. If you have characters such as Six, oh my god, I'm starting to bring up their names. Six, Isolde, and not Miss Grace, Miss Kimberly, the robot. She was our most recent limited pool. If you can get your hands on some of them, um, that makes this process easier because they are not really bound to any one team, given that they are unique elements. But yeah. Okay. Try to get rid of some of. Oops, did not mean to do that. But yeah, so that's my general piece of advice. And the reason because like you're gonna run into situations like this where you're gonna have a bunch of different enemies, or rather, you have a bunch of different teams you can build at that point. So it's actually not bad. Typically, right now, the best teams you can build are Eureka teams like this, where once you get characters set up, they can start just taking extra turns all around. And I hate the fact that Wooden Attack just reduces you down to down to nothing basically. That was a bad turn. We hardly had any attack abilities. Okay, there we go. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Did you hear that? She was literally just tapping on the on glass like the way, as if she was tapping on the screen. That's just a nice little touch. Oh my gosh, this is why I love games like this. Yes, it's a gotcha game, and I know it turns a lot of people off, but then you actually play it and you see little details like that. It's just a nice little touch. You can't see that in AAA games anymore. But yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, so that was one way to resolve the Manus issue, but unfortunately, it had unintended side effects. But when you compare it to the alternative, a life of servitude, a life of where you're just broiling your own hatred and anger, being given that freedom, given that peace, was probably the kindest thing Barcarola could have done, even if the results were not what she intended them to be. She is not to blame for this. She just wanted to calm people down. She didn't know that it would have this kind of effect on them. But let's just see what happens here in the next video, shall we? Or in the next video, next episode. To elsewhere, to home. We are not going anywhere. Okay, so let's see here. We want to just adjust this a little bit. Give me just a second. I'm going to pause the recording real quick while I adjust my team and then come back. Okay, I think this is going to be the best team I can do at the moment. Mind you, again, we are really heavily reliant on that homophone skill I mentioned earlier. But they're in turn like issue because this fight has been kicking my butt even on my main account where I've actually paid for characters. So let's see how well I do here.
Deliberately led us here to the deck. But why? Timekeeper, the fog is thickening by the minute. The low visibility might hinder our ability to use arcane skills. As suspected, our attacks can't reach her from this distance. Please allow me to spearhead the assault. Be careful, Sonetto. Is that a cocoon? Is Miss Grace inside? No. This power feels more complex than any person, and much more dangerous. Timekeeper, the cocoon is affecting the masked guests somehow. Look, they're writhing in pain. We have to act fast. Finish this before more civilians fall victim. Understood. Dental checker.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize Miss Grace, Barcarola actually like carries her instrument into the fight. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is what I mentioned. Regions are low. Sanctuary Concert gains 1 charge. Tap on the yellow icon to cast Sanctuary Concert, dealing just damage to all enemies and guaranteeing shields to all allies. If shield already exists, shield value will be increased. So we have to use that to try some of these phases, unfortunately. And this can be a bit difficult, so. Okay. We're just gonna start by trying to get rid of these guys here, and then hopefully we can up homophone as much as needed. Targets 1. Targets 1. Okay.
Do you have any saxophone sense? A bandura? As you wish. Optimistic. My next performance, bubbles bursting. Please enjoy.
Go. Impromptu helps out here a little bit because it does deal some additional damage.
Stop. No sense.
Moment of utterance.
Okay.
Relax. No nerves.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Benefit from reading.
Thank you for your cooperation. I smell the scent of mint oil.
Okay. I just want to get rid of some of the little guys a little bit. Some of these little guys first.
Just another ship. Saxophone sense. A bandura? As you wish.
That way, because remember, from what I call my own fights on my my other account, this
Listen up.
these what's the word? Okay.
Yes, I got this. Relax. No worries.
From what I recall, these guys just keep spawning. Well, no, they don't keep spawning. They just keep stacking on top of each other. So, if you can clear them out within a few rounds, you have fewer to worry about in the next round. Like that, for example. And then what I can do here is just try and build up homophone a little bit, and then launch it as we go. Nope, never mind. He just keeps pulling more. On you. Hold on. You.
Ears to listen.
You.
Time for tongues to speak.
We'll just blast the thing, and then... There you go.
Till the torch is lit. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
I dedicate this song to you.
Okay, we broke that
Why,
for...
Miss Grace? They've already given their souls over to you. Why do you insist on taking their lives too? Betrayal bears a hefty price, Miss Fatutu. The lies of the Foundation have twisted your minds. You're confused, disoriented. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from them. No! You're the one who lied to us! I've done nothing of the sort. I will guide you to a brighter future. To a home untouched by the tsunami. Just as I promised. My friend. I don't believe you. Not anymore. What a pity.
Okay, there we go. Nice. That's good damage. That's what we want to see. Okay. Let's see. Here, we'll clip it here.
We're always well prepared, aren't we?
Moments of utterance.
Relax.
Quick heal. And then...
Saxophones and a bandura. My next performance, bubbles bursting.
Benefit from reading.
Breathe.
Honestly, should have clipped that.
Hurry along, my dear guests. Say your farewells to our beloved free breeze while you still have the chance. The cocoon! It's breaking open! Stay calm, Soneto. This is our chance. Time to destroy this thing and save the free breeze.
I gotta love when they just throw in these horror elements needlessly. Okay. Renew that buff. Let's just keep attacking.
Just another shift. Do you have any requests?
Okay.
I dedicate this song to you. These sheets are my wings. Listen to the melodies of winds and waves.
Okay. 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 How do I do this? I want to do this. because I know there's a big attack coming soon, and I'm kind of scared about that because that's the attack that messes me up every time.
Moment of utterance.
What I'm good at. Just another shift.
Learn from silence.
The thing I want to do is just try and keep that shield up as much as possible. And if I can survive that shield, honestly, that's going to be the best. If I can survive that big attack, I think I should be able to wrap it up the turn after, or within the next few turns anyway. Okay, there we go. Okay, that seals out of juice. I mean that's to be expected, so not a problem.
Yes, I got the wind blows through you and through me.
On.
The moment of silence.
Yes, the wind blows through you.
Okay, here we go.
Higher than the bell tower and deep in the clouds.
Come on.
Up and at it.
No whammies.
Learn from silence.
Okay, that's one down. Two down. Oh, that's the big attack I didn't want to see. Yeah, that's the attack I've been struggling with. And I saw I was prepping that. Yeah, that's just an instant wipe, unfortunately. Not even like... I don't care too much about that, saying my skills or levels were too low. Okay, so let me hopefully try and see if I can get through this before the event ends. But I'm gonna just cut the video here and then edit it once I've actually beaten that video and we go from there, alright? Admittedly, it may just take a little while for me to get that figured out, just because, like, oh my gosh, is that fight tough? But anyway, hopefully I'll see y'all back in just a little bit. Until then, thank you so much, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay, this is take 2. So we are back here at this part of the fight. I didn't want to bore you guys by making you rewatch the whole fight. Let's see how this goes. I'm in a fairly decent spot.
The final demonstration.
What's that?
Nothing more. Do you have any requests?
Let's see here.
It could be
That.
just another
That.
saxophone and a bandura. As you wish. The final demonstration.
Okay, I think it still doesn't cool down, so I think that's fine.
Get out of here.
Okay, let's see here.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
So my hope is that, so I actually did some experimenting with this on my other account, and after worked with a few suggestions and guides, and basically the best thing I heard recommended was just bring a mainly offensive team, or even just a plain a team of all attackers. So basically, what that means is just a team with nothing but cards that show attack, basically.
What are you doing?
Okay. Let me reshuffle this because it's not... That's not what I meant to do, but I can still salvage it. A little bit better. No, actually, that's perfect. 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 That. Boost. One of your skills still have, one turn feature. Yeah, just renew 37 buff. And then we'll just start.
Saxophone
1,
says,
2.
do you have any requests?
3.
What I'm good at. Just another shift. Now for the placenta. The fortissimo Lucy.
There you go. That loses that.
Please enjoy. I dedicate this song to you. Laundry time. Rise and shine.
Oh, never mind. I overpowered it. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, if it works, it works. Typically, you're supposed to use this skill to just brace against the attack, but so yeah, if you can survive the boss's ultimate, it does just automatically die. So that worked out in an unexpected way. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. All right, let's just continue on from here. Hold on, sorry. All right, there you go. Now we're going. Okay, so yeah, Albert's managed to apparently make a breakthrough. That's great. Unfortunately, we are going to have to call it here. I don't mean to leave you guys in suspense, but we are reaching the end of this chapter. I did manage to see how many points are left, and so I want to I don't want to rush anything or leave anything half, cut off at an awkward point. So this is going to be an excellent stopping spot for now. But yeah, that's interesting. So we knew from a while back that Miss Grace's goal was the Nukatai shells, but my question remains as to why. I imagine there's maybe some special power to them that Miss Grace hopes to harness. Like, the shells are said to contain the souls of the ancestors, if I recall. So maybe they're hoping to harness that power for some kind of ritual to accelerate the storm. I can't say for certain, but I figure we're about to find out in the next episode. Excuse me. So until then, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos when they come out, and share the content with people who you think might enjoy it, or just need a bit of background noise in life. Again, I do apologize for the overall just condition of some of these videos. I still haven't had a chance to get that replacement cord I needed. Unfortunately, probably am gonna have to order it online, just because it does seem it's a little bit expensive in stores at the moment with everything going on. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video. Till then, comment down below what are some of your favorite classical music if you enjoy it. I'll admit I'm kind of a fan of a lot of the like big classical names, so you know. Oh my god, why do I call William Shakespeare? That's not the right name. That's the playwright, not the composer. Beethoven, there you go. I'm a big fan of Beethoven. I really do love his works, and I do hope that I do wonder if we'll maybe see some like classical inspired characters appear eventually, but who knows. Until then, everybody, this has been Starborn Feline signing off for now, saying be kind, try increasing tomorrow, and I'll see y'all next video. Until then, I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever time it is for y'all, and goodbye!